Hi guys, welcome back to the program. This is my dividend portfolio update for the week of December 23rd to December 27th, 2019. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. We did. I worked both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but we did Christmas the weekend ahead with my son, his girlfriend, and my stepfather. So we had a good time. Anyway, not a whole lot of action today on my update. Okay, here we are at Market Watch. Let's take a look at what the S&P 500 did this week. So we started on Monday, and Monday we were about 32.21, and currently we are up at 32.40. So we got about a 20-point gain this week, you guys. Up about, says it's up one point today right now, up a little tiny bit. Started off pretty flat the first couple of days. Got a little jump on Thursday, and then we spiked up to the high, it looks like this morning, at 32.47, and then we're back down to 32.41 now. But all in all, we're still over 3,200, you guys. Definitely getting expensive to buy stocks right now. How long will it last? That's the question. Taking a look at the other markets, looks like the Dow. The Dow pretty much tracked the same way that the S&P 500 did, pretty flat till Thursday, a little jump, and then a big jump today. Looking around, the NASDAQ is actually down a little bit, about 11 points today, but overall they're still over 9,000, so tech stocks are still expensive as well. All right, let's take a look at mine. First of all, let's start off with my M1 account. This is, as you remember, this account I opened on September 30th with $250. I've been religiously putting $100 a week into it, and it's currently up to just under $2,800. Shows a total gain of about 6.3%. Okay, I'll accept that. It is what it is. Taking a look at my activity this week, you'll see that I did get 2 dividends. Actually, I got a dividend on the 20th, which would have technically been last week, but it did not post until the 21st. And that was for $2.02 from Waste Management. Day after Christmas, I got 95-cent dividend from Las Vegas Sand Corp. On Monday, I had 7 buys, and those buys were McDonald's, a little tiny bit there, some Las Vegas Sand, some Archer's Daniels Midland, Waste Management, a little 3M, a little National Fuel Gas, and some Aqua America. Not huge buys, but adding to it. I'm getting excited, you guys. Next week we can start adding. I've opened up a new Roth IRA here as well with my M1 account. I'm excited to put some dividend stocks in there. I do also have my Roth at Vanguard that I use index funds in. But I'm excited to get this started. Next week we can start putting cash in. I'm probably going to start deferring on putting into this the brokerage account here until after I've maxed out my Roth for the year, of course, because I always want to take advantage of that tax advantage space first. All right, so looking at my, let's go back and take a look at the stocks. Okay, so looking at my Vanguard account, we can see that my 2 REITs that I have, my monthly dividend payers, are, they're both pretty close. The realty income is down a little bit. I'm actually going to buy some more in that. Those are the only 2 stocks I have in the Vanguard account because they still charge me for trades. But I think it's easier to keep the same stocks in the same account. So I'm going to go ahead and I will be adding probably another 10 shares to this one for the realty and maybe as 10 shares to the AGNC. These are both small positions. But anyway, looking at my VYM, I see that it is at 53.59.85. Still going up. I'm expecting to get a dividend from them. If we take a look at my dividend page here, you see that VYM is not paid yet for December, but when I took a look, it does pay usually late in the month. Taking a look at what we've made so far this year, if we're talking about just my individual stocks, I have about $161, almost $162 in dividends this year. Remember, this is new for me. I just started doing individual stocks this year. Is my first year. And as you can see, I didn't get any dividends at all until March. And so really, this is new. Now, if we take a look at the rest of my brokerage account, you notice that I have some ETFs. I have ITOT, which is the iShares Total Stock Market. VV, which is the Vanguard Large Cap Index. VSS, I have this one in grayed out because I've actually closed out that. That was a Vanguard International Small Cap ETF. I didn't like the way it works, so I transferred those funds into VEU, which is the Vanguard Developed Market Index, so international fund, but bigger countries. And then, of course, my VYN, which is the Vanguard High Dividend ETF. And my VGSLX, which is the Vanguard REIT Index in index form versus ETF. I've had that for a number of years. I actually bought into this back in 2009, so it's had a lot of appreciation over the years. It's been a good fund for me. Remember to keep, you notice I keep, the ones in yellow denote that these are in my Roth. Because as you know, REITs, and I say this every time, REITs pay ordinary income when it comes to dividends. They do not get qualified treatment, and they are taxed as ordinary income. So I keep them in a place where I don't have to pay taxes on them, because if I'm going to get dividends, I want them to be qualified. So looking at all my dividend stocks here, you notice that once I get up to speed with currently, we just saw that I was about $162 for the year, but with what I have currently, if I were to get the dividends, I would end up at about $630 a year with what I'm currently holding. Right now, I have a combined dividend yield of about 4.22%. That's taking into consideration all the stocks, so it's doing pretty good. I do want to add this week, my goal is to add a yield on cost section to this spreadsheet, because it's something that I just forgot to put in there, and I think it would be a good idea. I think spreadsheets are a good way to kind of keep track of what your individual things are doing, and it works well for me. All right, let's quickly take a look at my Ally account, and we can see in my Ally holdings a little bit of up and down, but for the most part, really, again, Exxon is the only one that is down, and it's been a buying opportunity. In fact, I'm going to buy some more. I did add five shares to Colgate this week. That was my only transaction in this account. I bought those on the day after Christmas because it was down a couple of dollars that day, and that's going to lower my average cost for that particular stock. As you can see, these are all dividend payers except for Tesla. My Tesla is that was kind of a fluke, you guys. I bought it because it was at $220. And take a look at this now. The price has almost doubled what I paid for it. I bought it for $220. It's in at $430, almost $431. You can see on 2 shares I'm up $417, which is crazy. It's crazy. But that one goes up and down several dollars a day. So we hold it just for fun. Next time it crashes again, maybe I'll buy some more. Okay, well, that's pretty much a wrap-up of what I've got going on this week. I hope you guys had good holidays. I hope you're ready for the new year. Remember, January 2nd is our first day to start putting money in that Roth account, you guys. Put the money in your Roths. All right, we'll see you again next week. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. If you are getting benefit out of this, you guys, do me a favor, hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and it gets my message out to more people. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below, and we'll see you again next week. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.